All right, good afternoon. It is June 16th. I was really hoping to have more stuff videotaped, but we were in such a tight crunch trying to get everything finished that I just did not have time to even play with the camera. So as you can see over here, we made a mess. We got the lift stuck. Apparently there's a hole over here, and then there's a lava mound over there. So yeah, we had fun trying to get over here, and then we couldn't get in deep enough to get where we need to go. Yeah, so there's a hole there, and then this is solid ground, solid lava. You can see all right there. But 1 week, little sleep, a lot of work, and there we go. There's only one little thing I've left to do, and that's come up here on top and actually put on the cap trim that goes over the top. But I have to cut off, like, you can see where the panel's sticking out a little bit. That's just how it starts and stops. We had to dig up all of our plants so we can get the lift in here. So we got them all replanted back in the holes after we did some trenching. And then on Sunday, 0 hours left, had to get it done. Go to put up that piece of trim, and of course I can hear little tiny baby birds chirping. So what do? Well, we're the people who don't kill animals. We'll eat them, but we won't kill them. And there you go. Now we have our own little private birdhouse in that soffit section right there. So yeah, that's the we got the wood trims up there, we got the soffit up there, and that's just a regular cedar fence board. They're like $5 for 6 feet. So we just said, screw it, we'll use those for now, see, until the cost of lumber is so ridiculous. Don't have much left out here. These are just extra panels that I ordered because, you know, we're in Hawaii, so God forbid you do something horrible. So these are both blue panels, and then those are scratch coats. So we got a couple of extra panels. That's all scrap. I was really impressed with the that 45-foot lift. And then here's a look over on this side. So it's coming along pretty nice. And that little tiny window on the top right there is the one that's at the head of the stairs. And then that comes out up to here. But yeah, we managed to get in here. We managed to go back and forth. We ruined the ground. We had to come in here with a pitchfork or a rake or something, try to get all this smoothed back out, and then clean up some of my mess. And I think that one window right there is going back. I think it's a factory defect. It looks like the seal between the two layers of glass is busted, and it's getting moisture and it's starting to mold in there. So you can see, like, that one is clear. All these other ones are clear except for that one right there. Okay, so what I'm fixing to do is I'm going to grab some boards and show you what we're doing with the cedar. We're laying it down. We're actually burning it with a weed torch. So I figure I'll upload some of that just for the fun of it. It makes a little bit of a mess when you go to sand it, but it's been coming out pretty good. All right, so we'll check back in a few minutes. All right, we're gonna see how well we can do this with one hand without catching everything on fire. The nice thing is that everything out here has already been on fire at one point or another, because it's all lava rock. So this is what we're gonna be doing here. So we're using these for the windows, the doors, and then our front recessed entryway. We're gonna line with burnt cedar also. So it's just a, you know, propane torch from Home Depot. On this one you have to get down in the dirt. There's my other helper. You can see him down there. And because he alarmed, there comes the other one. And then there's the manager over there who's making sure I do everything correctly. Oh, hush. There we go. Now we got fire. Out of the way. Move. Scram. Beat it. All right, let's try this out. That's really hot. So as you can see where the knots and stuff are, it does a completely different type of burn, and you can see where the soft wood and the harder wood, what the different layers is. And then most of that actually comes off, leaving just kind of the rings all nice and dark, so it comes out looking pretty good. And that one doesn't want to burn. Oh, you can actually see it get darker as you let up. Might have to try that one again. The ground has been wet, and I'm getting hit with little rocks that are cracking. That one is weird. I mean, it does not want to burn. It's amazing how resistant some of this is. And you also don't want to touch that rubber part to this part, as my mom found out. Alright, so that's the process. So I guess when we start sanding, we'll touch back in. Alright. Alright, that took a little bit of time. Forearm's kind of hurt. And so here's what we got. Kind of. Huh? What? So yeah, you can see that some of these burn, some of them don't burn, some burn a little bit harder. I think I found that several of these were kind of more wet. So you went over them one time to kind of dry them out, and then other ones are a lot drier, so they burn a lot faster. And then after all that, you got to go through all the fun of seeing a dog wagging his tail hoping you're going to throw a ball. Here we go. Get off the boards. So we got to go. So you go through and you kind of sand them. We've got a wire brush that's got a little paint stripper. And you just go through all of them, and each one's a little bit different. Cut them, put them on. These are some of our first attempts. And then on here we've got, these are foam closures from Taylor Metal. And they kind of slip into there and they stick to the metal. And that's what we're going to use to close off everything around the windows. And that's, and because we had the lift, that's what we did up there. And then, well, I mean, yeah, coming together slowly. All right, hopefully we're going into town tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to upload these several videos. All right, that's it.